What's good, y'all? It's your friend Brandon, and I'm back with another story from the Psych ward. So, when I was in grippy sock jail, as it's colloquially known, because when you get there, you get your pair of grippy socks, and you're not allowed to leave. Grippy sock jail. It's very apropos. So, when I was in grippy sock jail, I did a lot of art. There's not much to do there. You have some groups you can go to, you can sleep, or you can color. So, I did a lot of coloring as I'm an artist and I enjoy art. So, I left the drawing that I was particularly fond of against the wall. It was there for 2 days probably. No one touches anybody's stuff in there, it's all fine. But when I came back to my coloring drawing, there was a big rip in it, like an intentional rip. It wasn't in half, but it was almost in half. And I was feeling some type of way. Mind you, I'm still manic at this point and psychotic. I'm still having delusions. I'm not having hallucinations, but I'm 100% still having delusions. So somebody ripped my art, right? I don't know who exactly, but somebody ripped my art. So I'm steaming. I'm sitting here. So that night at dinner, I have my art with me. I'm sitting there. They're playing music. I asked a staff member, like, turn the music down a little bit. I stand up and address the entire dining hall. Whoever the fuck thought it was a good idea to rip my art can come say something to me about it right now. I was like, all I got in here is my art. And I'm like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I started like, it was a hill I was ready to die on, right? Nobody said anything. The staff members came in, they were getting ready to put me in the little solo chair and stab me in the neck with the shit and I'd be asleep for a couple hours. I calmed down and I sat down, right? Well, afterwards, this girl came up to me and was like, I ripped your shit. I was like, thank you so much for telling me that. Like, I didn't even ask why. She was just like, I'm psychotic right now, and I thought that there was some gang shit going on, and I saw your drawing, and I thought it had to do with some gang shit, and I ripped it, because I'm like, I get that! Thank you so much for telling me. I'm so happy. So, I had the same roommate the entire time, except for like the last 4 days, right? So this new roommate comes in. Now, I've got 3 pairs of grippy socks that I have sequestered for myself in my little cubby hole in the room, right? So, I come in there and I see there's only 2. And I notice the new roommate is wearing a pair of my grippy socks. Now they're free. You can get as many pairs as you want from the office thing up at the front desk, the nurse's station. But he took mine, right? So he took mine. He didn't have to take mine, right? So the whole thing started over again. I'm like, man, I can't let people take advantage of me. This is not the place for that. I need to establish myself and make sure that nobody touches my stuff. So I was like getting ready to do this whole thing again with him and be like, yo, bro, did you touch my socks? Blah, blah, blah. But then I remembered that those are the socks that I jerk off into. Karma's a bitch. This has been your friend Brandon with another story from the Psych ward. Deuces.